Hey everyone, have you ever heard of the Kuyang? It's a legendary creature from Southeast Asia, a flying head with its internal organs dangling below, preying on its victims in the dead of night. But what if this myth isn't just a scary story, but a horrifying reality? Before we dive in, I want to be clear, this story is a work of fiction inspired by urban legends. All names, characters, and events are purely for entertainment. So, turn off the lights, get comfortable. Let's begin. Imagine you're Fajar, a young, skeptical researcher. You've traveled to a remote village deep in the heart of Borneo. The air is thick and humid, smelling of damp earth and the deep jungle. Everything seems peaceful. The villagers are friendly, but they all share one ironclad rule: never, ever leave your house after 10 p.m. You laugh to yourself. It's probably just superstition, you think. You're here to use science to prove that Kuyang is nothing but a myth. You begin interviewing the locals. They all whisper stories about the Kuyang, their voices hushed with a genuine fear you can't quite grasp. You dismiss it as local folklore. But one night, while you're sorting through your notes, you hear a strange sound outside. It's not the wind. It's a sharp, piercing hiss coming from just beyond your window. You peer out, but all you can see is darkness and the shadowy shapes of trees. As a modern researcher, more accustomed to Google and academic journals than to ancient legends, you think of this Kuyang story like a horror mockumentary on Netflix. You know it's supposed to be scary, but deep down you're sure it's all fake. You try to rationalize it. Maybe it's just a nocturnal animal. The hiss could be a snake. But every time you try to find a logical explanation, the sound seems to get louder, more sinister. It's like a notification alert you can't turn off. It's annoying, but also a little intriguing. The more you search for scientific facts to debunk the myth, the more strange stories you uncover in the village. You start to realize your modern logic won't work here. You discover an old journal belonging to a previous researcher who mysteriously disappeared. In it are handwritten notes detailing an origin for the Kuyang, far more terrifying than the myth itself. Origin theory number 1, the classic myth. People believe the Kuyang is a woman who practiced a black magic ritual for immunity and a longer life. The ritual failed, and now every night her head detaches from her body and flies off, searching for the blood of an unborn baby or a pregnant woman to survive. The horror lies in its gruesome form. Origin theory number 2, the scientific hypothesis. Some people theorize the Kuyang is the victim of a rare disease that causes their body to swell and their internal organs to become visible. They also believe people who see it are simply experiencing mass hallucinations from fear. Origin theory number 3, the unspoken truth. In the journal, you find a fact that sends a shiver down your spine. The Kuyang isn't an evil woman. The Kuyang is the protector of the village. Legend says that long ago, the village was attacked by unseen evil spirits. To save her people, a woman with immense magical power sacrificed herself. She used her magic to turn her body into a portal, trapping the evil spirits within herself. These spirits, now imprisoned, are what we see as the Kuyang. The hissing sound you heard is the screams of the trapped spirits. She isn't looking for blood, she's looking for evil energy to continue protecting the village. You drop the journal. Suddenly, you hear a different sound, louder this time. Not a hiss, but a mournful sob. You look toward the window, and there, in the darkness, you see a familiar figure. It's a woman. Her face is pale, and she's smiling right at you. If you were Fajar and you just read the truth about the Kuyang and saw that woman, what would you do? Would you try to talk to her, or would you hide? Let me know in the comments. The story of the Kuyang teaches us that sometimes the scariest thing isn't what we see, but what we don't know. Myths are how humans make sense of things beyond our comprehension. The Kuyang isn't a monster, she's an unsung hero. She is the guardian, trapped in the terrible curse. This is a story of sacrifice, love, and the darkness that hides behind a legend. But the mystery doesn't end here, because next time, we're going to explore the legend of the Pocong Keliling on Friday the 13th, a mystery said to only appear on the most sacred night of the year.